Welcome to our Days of Our Lives Emmy Speculation Special here on Suds News. And I'm here with Michael from Soap Opera News, and of course Kim, Vinnie's wonderful Dockside of the Bay co-host, and Gay Crashers co-host, which is wonderful. She's wonderful. We love her. Vinnie's not with us because he doesn't watch Days of Our Lives. It's a shortcoming. We're working on it. We're trying to get him. I guess, he can't be, everybody can't be perfect, I suppose. So I was just sending out the link. So a lot of people are going, Angela, what happened to your head? I'm premiering my haircut. I cut all of them. They're all gone. And I didn't have a Britney Spears moment, so don't worry about that. When I was in high school, a very good friend of mine had leukemia, and she had lost her hair, and she had wigs, and it never occurred to any of us back then, this was the 80s, to shave our heads in solidarity. It wasn't just something it just wasn't as much a big thing like it is now. Yeah. And later on, like a bunch of us really always felt bad about it. And I got a call yesterday morning from a mutual friend, and it turns out that not only had her cancer come back, but she had died and she never told anyone that she was even sick again. I said, you know what, this time I'm doing it, and I donated it, and so just my little tribute to her, because I felt bad that I hadn't done it as a teenager, but just thinking about her, so.
Well, the new look looks very, very nice on you.
It'll look better once the top of my head is as tan as the rest of me. It's a little weird right now because I've been so tan, and then, of course, under my 9 pounds of hair, it was long enough for me to sit on when I did it. I just put it in a ponytail, cut the ponytail, and then clipped it. Yeah. It was crazy. A lot of hair. It feels so good though.
Well, I have to say that summer, I get tempted the same way, especially it's been so hot and humid here in Chicago. Yeah. Past couple of, it's just been ridiculous. Part of me is just tempted to just do the same thing. Not that I don't have 9 pounds of hair, but I got enough curls that they're starting to get a little, I don't know, the humidity is wreaking its fun havoc. And if I let the ponytail out, my hair is going to be like a wildebeest, and it's just going to go like this. So
I did it before 16 years ago. I did it in 2010. And in a year and a half, it was already shoulder length again.
Oh, wow.
Incredibly fast.
Yeah.
Although for years, I've been like, I should just do it again and then just buy wigs to not have to go with it.
Well, it's funny you mentioned hair growing back fast. My dad, when I was a kid, he took me to get my hair cut once, and it was only once. And at the time, I think it was Dorothy Hamill. That cut was very popular. Yep. And he told the guy who'd been cutting my hair for, the past couple of years, oh, yeah, just give her a Dorothy Hamill. That'll look really cute. I cried the entire way home. And my mom said, honey, it's just hair, but then turned to my dad and said, you are never taking her to the hair salon ever again.
Yeah,
it did grow back very quickly, but when you're, a kid, you just feel like it's the end of the world.
Well, when I was little, my mother had never given me like more than just a little bit of a trim, and my hair was really, really long, and I was begging for her to cut it. I was in like kindergarten, not even kindergarten, because I never did kindergarten, maybe first grade, and she had never cut it, other than like little trims to keep the dead ends off. And she was like, but Angela, Wonder Woman has beautiful long hair. I said, the Incredible Hulk doesn't. Let me get a haircut. She's like, I couldn't argue with that. You were right. The Incredible Hulk did not have long, beautiful hair. So she let me get a haircut. And I mean, usually I've always had it really long, but my daughter's always had long hair too. My 23-year-old was really excited because she didn't remember how it had looked when I had shaved it. She was so excited to see it. She's like, I don't remember when you had shaved it before. I was so excited. She's been wanting me to do it for a while. So, so Angela has no hair right now, and that's why. But I did donate it, and we're all good. I didn't know that I didn't think I was going to be able to donate it because the one I that most people donate to, they don't take care if it's been colored.
Yeah.
But I found out there are like 8 places that take it. So I found out.
Yeah, I know when my sister tried to do it a few years back, they said her hair was just, I don't know, it was too processed or something. It was just, it wasn't,
because it won't survive
right.
It won't survive the whatever
the process that they need. So it wasn't going to work out.
Or YouTube, but oh well, it's okay.
But yours is donated and and you're looking great, and now you're nice and cool for the summer.
Oh, it feels so good. It really, really, really does feel so good. So anyway, so we are here to talk about Days of Our Lives 2025.
Yes. Which it was funny just thinking, because when we were talking prior to the stream starting, just thinking on everything that is going to qualify for, I was like, oh my gosh, wait, does John's death still qualify? And it does, because calendar year, but it feels like that was so long ago. And I'm just like, so there's been a lot. There's a lot of really good performances. Unfortunately, though, too, it's, we see these, performances from these actors who we love, only to know that, they're currently on the show and they're currently involved with some big storylines on the show, but we know that they're parting ways with the show because, we get these announcements, and then it's just like, okay, so I'm invested in this performance, this character, this everything. And now I know 6 months from now, I'm not going to be seeing them anymore for whatever reason. And that's what, I don't know. That's the toughest part, I think, about being a Days fan. Maybe that's why Vinnie hasn't converted, because it's too, that long span of them, with their filming schedule being so, it's just so difficult, and I understand why they have to do it, but it's just, it makes it very difficult as a viewer sometimes. Because they can't, they don't have room to pivot or do any, make any, and we know stuff is going to be happening with these characters. We know they're going to be potentially on their way out. We don't know how yet, but it's just frustrating, and it makes me kind of sad that they're the only soap that's kind of cursed with this.
Yeah. Oh, I know. It is sad. It's hard. Days is hard anyway, knowing with how far away everything is, because you hear about somebody coming on, although there was a lot of brouhaha about the fact that they dropped John Oliver in August. Right?
Like, okay, so, but his stint on GH, and this is coming from someone who doesn't really tune into GH on the regular, I had to tune in and see what his situation was there, and it was totally, I love that he was able to do that.
You should come on tomorrow night and talk to me and Vinnie about it.
I think I'm going to have to, just even for that brief, because honestly, it was so cool to see that. And knowing that, Days isn't far behind, and he's like, he wanted to cover all the soaps, and he was just so sincere about it too. You could tell he just genuinely is like really excited to do this and into it. And I love that so much. And I'm still waiting on Ryan Gosling to make his appearance on Days too.
He's going to show up at Days.
We got to make that happen.
Oh yeah.
If it's not already in the works. If Deidre Hall says, then of course it's gonna happen. But
without a doubt.
Yeah.
So, as far as Days of Our Lives and the Emmys, it is still calendar year, even though, just for our viewers who might not know, January 1st to December 31st, 2025 is everything eligible.
Gotcha.
Now, for things like Best Show and like all of the hair, the makeup, the wardrobe, those sort of things, the shows submit 2 full episodes. The actors, the individual actor reels are a total of, they cannot be more than 15 minutes, but most actors say that they don't do more than 10 because they know they won't get watched. Also, another interesting thing with the Daytime Emmys is that there is 1 round of voting. So when they announce who the nominees are, the winner has already been chosen. They don't know it. The people who do the tallying know it, but they only do 1 round of voting. Yep. They don't do 2 rounds anymore. Nope. So they already know in the nominees, whoever it is has already been voted the number 1. And it's just like the top 5 or whatever vote getters. And if there are ties, then that's why there'll be more.
Huh. Interesting.
So,
kind of wild.
Yeah, it is very interesting. A lot of actors choose not to submit themselves. Very famously, Drake Hodgeston never wanted to be submitted. And there's a cute Instagram video of Stephen Nichols trying to talk him into it. And he was like, nope. Stephen Nichols was like, I'll pay the fee. He's like, nope, didn't want to do it. So,
I wonder if Stephen Nichols he should submit. I mean, I wish.
Absolutely. I mean, I think he has a lot around John's death.
I mean, everything surrounding all that entire storyline, heartbreaking as it was, and you know that grief was real, and you know that the actors were just bringing everything because they were grieving the loss of their dear friend. But oh my God, everyone nailed those scenes. Everyone that was involved in that. I mean, it was devastating. It was such a gut punch to watch. They did such a fantastic job. I mean, it sounds weird to say that they should submit for it because it was so real and raw, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, they're still playing that character, and it's brilliant, amazing. Yeah, still. So I'd love it if him, Mary Beth, obviously Deidre.
Absolutely.
I mean, all of them were just oof.
So guys, I forgot to stream this live on the YouTube. But if you're watching it on Twitter, you can put comments in and I have that chat open so I can see that chat. It will be up on YouTube tomorrow. I'm still learning how StreamYard works and Vinnie left me to my own devices. I was just happy that I got the right intro to play, I hope. I think it did. So, all right, so let's talk about the different stories that there were last year. So we had the wrap up of Body and Soul, and I was one of the people in the universe that loved Body and Soul. I would have watched that as its own show.
Michael, what were your thoughts on it? I mean, I could kind of, at first I appreciated it, but then it got to be a little bit much, in my opinion.
It did, and I wasn't a big fan of the story, the whole story arc. I wasn't a big fan of it at all.
It was like fun when it was kind of tongue in cheek at the beginning, and like when they'd have like the character names being like I remember like show like the credits
on other shows. That was
that was cheeky. That was fun. I thought that was cute. And when they had like the big 80s sort of with the wigs and the makeup and all of that. That was fun. That was all good and good. But I think they just dragged it. It was too much of a good thing, I think. And then it just got a little campy, a little too campy, a little too even for Days standards, in my opinion.
I was going to say, for me, that's the Days sweet spot. So maybe that's why I liked it so much, is that I love when Days is campy. I do. Because I think that's the sweet spot. That's their thing.
Yeah, they do have. Yeah, I mean, out of all the soaps because I grew up on the ABC, All My Children, GH, and I wasn't used to that level of the camp and the crazy. I mean, once in a while you'd get a little, but it was more grounded in that. So when I first started watching, I was like, wait, possession, wait, what? Like what's going on here?
No.
What's happening?
Yeah.
And I never really got into Passions either, but my mom, I think
I liked Passions too.
Yeah, no, my mom she rejected Passions. She watched it a little bit and she's like, nope, hard pass. I'm going to stick with what I know.
Yeah, that one was very, very straight. I also liked Dark Shadows though. I liked the old Dark Shadows.
No, she did like Dark Shadows. She did like that back in the day. Like, I think that was just kind of like had a cult following and a lot of fun and all that. So, but yeah, Days can definitely, they do the camp thing and I can appreciate it, but I just think that they just, I don't know, they were trying too hard with this one, I think.
Yeah.
Like it needed a lighter touch, but, and if the actors weren't really having fun with it, I mean, I feel like that was kind of a, if the
actors got
who was it? Susan, who was on the red carpet kind of talking about Body and Soul and kind of saying you could just tell that they weren't really feeling it too hard back when it was initially airing. Was it Susan Seaforth Hayes? I can't remember, or Deidre Hall or somebody. I don't know. I feel like that was right around the time that we found out Ron was getting let go, but there was like some kind of circle of events. Either way, I feel like the actors were kind of out of it at that point. They're not really into it.
I think Days really hurt Susan Seaforth Hayes last year. I don't think they ever submitted her for lead. I think they should have submitted her for supporting.
Really?
I submitted her submitted her for lead because the thing is that she's not a lead and everybody knows that. You know what I mean? It doesn't go, but and like I saw one of the writers say, well, it was a lead story. I'm like, but I don't think that it goes like that. And you know what I mean? And
no, if she's more of a supporting, they should have played to that strength. And,
exactly. I think they really did her a disservice by putting her, because the show did that. And I think they did a disservice by putting her in lead. I think she should have been supported.
That's disappointing if the show was the one who made that decision. Because, I mean, she obviously, again, raw, real grief situation playing in there, obviously. But my God, if she wasn't, that was absolutely devastating. And then going to Day of Days, even as insane as it was, the most recent Day of Days, that whole adventure, I did have the chance to speak with her, and she was, oh my God, would you like a photo of my husband? She handed me a headshot of, and she was just the sweetest. She even signed my Malazawin beach towel that I had won at an auction.
Yes.
But she flat out looked at me, and I gave her like a Sharpie, and she's just like, this is the wrong pen to be using to sign this. You know this, right? And I'm like, yes. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to offend you. This was the only pen that we had. But, oh my goodness. She just couldn't have been just a force,
Oh,
so that makes me sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that makes me sad that they didn't submit her for, if the show did her dirty like that, that's upsetting.
Yep. Well, the writers had said that it was the show that submitted her and chose lead. And I just think they were railing, because they were like, why didn't she get enough? I was like, because you put her into the wrong category.
Oh, goodness.
She was phenomenal, but if you put her in the wrong category, it doesn't matter.
Now, theoretically, if they wanted to submit, say for with John's death, if Mary Beth Evans wanted to submit, would she submit as lead or would she submit as supporting?
I mean, back in the day, Mary Beth Evans was definitely a lead, but I don't know. I think that now she'd be better off submitting and supporting.
Yeah, because I mean, her performance.
Submitting in lead, but I don't think.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I was thinking just the big players and all of that, and I mean, with Bo and Hope, they did such a short stint that really couldn't translate over into any submission on. I mean, I don't even know if there's a category, best guest. I don't know.
There is a guest star category, but I'm like, could they? I think they could probably do guest stars since they have not been regular characters in so long.
Yeah. I mean, because Peter Ruckle did such a great job, even though, it was such a brief stint, that was just really powerful. And you could tell, again, just all of them there, everything being so raw and emotional just because they just lost Drake. But yeah, I mean, his performance was so powerful. So,
but I also think, I think Carson and Dan for
oh my gosh, yeah. No, and now with them, would that be lead for both, or lead for Dan, or lead for?
It would be lead for Dan and supporting for Carson.
Well, Carson was and Dan. Oh my goodness! I mean, I just remember
Dan had a lot of good last year, though. He really did.
Yeah,
and he does this too.
I mean, I just remember his he looked so just stricken. His his eyes were so red. It was like, oh my gosh, I need to give this man a tissue and a hug, even though he's a villain. Oh my gosh. He was phenomenal, as was Carson.
I think that Dan is one of the strongest actors they have on that show. I really do.
I think so too. I think the show might be a little EJ heavy though at the moment, just based on, I don't know, I feel like a lot, the previews, the summer, was it the summer preview? I felt like a lot of that content was EJ, and just Tamara focus in general. And that's,
him carrying a lot of it. Is the thing.
They do, and he's a great actor, and I appreciate that. Like they're throwing his way, but I don't know, a little heavy on the EJ. I think they can stand to kind of show a little bit more balance, because
yeah, I mean it's hard though, because like with Days they or we have to have our music very loud. It's only 10:30.
Huh.
Especially with them, so many people leaving.
Right. See, that's the other thing too. It's like we're talking about Carson, we're talking about these incredible performances, and then I'm just thinking like he's leaving, and Chanel is leaving, and Holly, who I've kind of come to like, and she's putting in some great work and stuff like that lately, and from what I've been, and she's out the door too. It's like, why? What has happened?
My favorite in that younger actor group is Rachel Boyd, Sophia.
Oh yeah, no, she was great too.
Phenomenal.
I mean, the entire pregnancies. Now, granted, I've been kind of a Bad Days fan. I kind of pop in here and there and check out what's going on, and I read the recaps. But I will say, I did see her, during that kind of peak, moment, like during the whole miscarriage, loss of the baby, that whole. She was terrific in those scenes. I mean, she nailed it.
Yeah.
And I always thought her and Mrs. Choi, the mother-daughter chemistry there, I think too. I think those two actresses play off each other very well. So,
and the scene where they confronted her about the baby being Aaron's and not.
Yes.
I mean,
yes.
Absolutely.
And when she's just looking like just unhinged and very just, she did a fantastic job.
She's so young. Yeah. I think she'd be a really strong. I think she's one of Days' strongest supporting actress.
Younger.
Yeah.
They don't have her anymore. Or emerging talent. She could be an emerging talent.
Right. Right.
Another one for emerging talent, though, and I know that she's not playing her anymore, but Alice Halsey.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
I mean, the new one is really good, but Alice Halsey was just unbelievable.
No, she did a fantastic.
She could be a really great emerging talent for Days.
Yes. Oh, I mean, I know that these kids, though, they're even like the little kid who was playing. Oh my goodness, Chad's son.
Oh yeah, Thomas.
Yes. I mean, that kid went off to like go and do like movies. It's like these little kids. They're showing their stuff. They're doing great work, and then they just get snapped up, and it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
But but Alice Halsey definitely, emerging. She was fantastic.
Stacey also had amazing. Yeah. As Kristen, I mean.
I love Stacey.
She's just so phenomenal.
I love her. She is so cool. The opportunity I had to meet her, she was just one of the coolest, classiest, awesome ladies I've ever met. And she's been killing it too. Honestly, these guys put in such. I mean, the budget for Days is next to nothing. And Peacock, I don't even know what their viewership is right now. But I'll be damned if like these actors aren't giving it their all and doing their best with what limited.
They really are. And I mean, it is really. I mean, Days is doing well on Peacock, doing better on Peacock than they were on NBC.
That's reassuring. That's good to know.
And I don't think they're in any kind of danger. I mean, Peacock gave them that multi-year renewal, which NBC had.
That's true. That's
forever.
True. Yeah.
So,
yeah.
And Peacock actually poured money into. Peacock raised their budget above what it had been at NBC too, but they're still I think they're probably still the smallest budget. I wasn't really sure of their status with them and like how they were performing. I know at first they came out like gangbusters, but I wasn't really sure where they currently stood. No, they're still doing really well on Peacock. Well, that's good to know. That's good to know. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, you see these amazing performances, but you just think like, I want to see more of these folk, and I know that some of them are on the way out, and it's just it's tough to sit and watch knowing that. Yeah. It's tough to just have that investment because it's like,
why am I going to root for Sean and Jada, who I happen to really, really like, knowing full well that I can't do. I love her so much. It broke my heart to see that she was leaving, because I feel like that character. Yeah, they've utilized her in weird ways.
Yeah,
they've utilized her in weird ways on Days. And I just, but they had certain moments of like, gold. I loved her friendship with Stephanie, because that plays on the Steve and it's because really the only character aside, I mean, Marcus was an amazing character, but his only connection to the town was through Steve. So they really should have like played into that so hard and made like, and even when they had, and this is going back a ways, but when they had her sister on the show, Jada's sister, who was a doctor, I loved her too. They could have put her with like Tripp, and they could have had like some sort of like Johnson, doctor connection based on the Marcus thing. Like there's like re-up the emergency center or something like that. Like just wasted opportunity with that character, with that family, with that Johnson connection that broke my heart. Because I feel like she was just kind of floundering until they put her with Sean. And I love the chemistry between her and Brandon Beamer, but it's like, okay, I feel like they're probably just going to be on like, now it's going to be a casualty for Sean and Belle. I feel like they're kind of tracking back to that.
We're not sure.
What?
What's going on?
Sure about that.
Well, I mean, Elia's leaving, so.
Yeah, but.
You don't think it's going back to Sean and Belle?
They could be, but there's also speculation that Martha Madison is leaving too. So.
Oh, really? Oh,
well.
Okay, then. Yeah. So
we just don't know yet.
Well, maybe they'll throw Chad and Sean together.
We just don't know yet.
We don't know.
Yeah, because we won't know until next year.
Yeah. That's just that's what's killing me. Just I didn't know that about Martha Madison though. That upsets me.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just rumor at the moment, but
we'll say
even you never know. In this day and age, I don't know. She's so talented and she's so cool and classy. Another one who I met at Day of Days, and she couldn't have been lovelier.
Yeah. Now, what do we think about? Do you guys think that there's any chance Galen gets one for fake?
For that storyline.
I don't know. I don't know,
because that story was just. I mean, Galen is good at what he does, but the story for me was just pure nonsense.
Oh, it was nonsense, but I think he did very well with it, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I think that,
when you've got,
yeah, and anybody who has to play two different characters on one show,
that takes a certain skill. That's a strength,
right?
Yeah.
I think
another arc though that just kind of went a little too far, went a little too ridiculous, and just kind of wasn't. Yeah, just didn't really do it for me.
Yeah, it didn't do it for me either.
Yeah.
And to be honest, last year was just not Days' year at all.
No, well, I mean, I think that we had, and it's going to sound really bad, but like with the John's death, I think that was where everything was really like gelling and everything was really, and then we just kind of started seeing this like trajectory into just some stuff that was like, okay, it's like this was brought about, the story was brought about because this actor passed away. And we got a brilliant, arc and everything because of it. But it felt like after that, everything just kind of petered out and got into weird sort of. And it showed. I kind of dropped away from the show, and was kind of in a recap reading mode, and haven't really been that tuned in lately. And there's a big reason for that. And there was a definite drop off in writing quality. I think.
Out of that, though, the only thing that really.
I loved Johnny finding out about the rape.
I did, yes. Moments of just really, really good soapy stuff. But overall, in some of the arcs and some of the stories and plot lines I was seeing, I'm just like, I feel like this is either dragging or it's just kind of nonsensical or something is just not clicking. Because it wasn't grabbing my attention like it was prior. Like I wasn't like, oh my gosh, I got to get home and watch it. I wasn't feeling that, except for like performances that would, clips would surface on Twitter, or someone would be, and I'd be like, no, I'll go in and watch this scene for this because I know that the scene is going to be very good. But it wasn't like I'd watch the remaining storylines and just be like, well, okay, sure. I guess that's happening with so and so, not really capturing my interest. I wonder if I don't know, we were kind of thinking of I wonder if Abigail Klein for any submissions because she put in some
but I think stuff. A lot of the stalking stuff, a lot of it will be for this year's because she put in some the Owen stuff will be more this year.
Gotcha. Yeah, because I was going to say she put in some really that whole stalking storyline and then the scenes with her and with Jeremy, but that's all reserved for later. But she was
for 2026.
I'm thinking Paul Telfer and Lindsay.
Yes.
They're split. Yep.
Yeah,
they had some incredible scenes together too. That's another. I love the two of them so much as people. They're lovely. I got to meet them at a fan event and they were just absolutely delightful. Paul Telfer is a gem. But like it kills me knowing that
much until I met him in Day of Days.
Yeah.
And then
he's like a big Scottish puppy dog. I just love him. He is so sweet. But it kills me what they've done with Sarah and with Xander, because it's like these two, I get it, good girl, bad boy, but you can't constantly have Sarah she knows what he's about.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
we can't have them doing the same song and dance.
And I'm just like, Xander, stay away from her. She doesn't deserve you. I'm done with this. Oh, it makes me hate her.
But it kills me because when they get those scenes together, when they were having those breakup scenes, the chemistry between them is so electric, and they play off each other so well, and you can tell that those actors love working together. But the storyline is not serving either of those characters at all. Like,
but I'm just her and Brady can go be holier than thou together.
Right.
He's great with Kristen. She, that's who he needs, is somebody like that. And Sarah needs somebody like Xander. You know what I mean? They need. But be holier than thou together because.
But it just breaks my heart because it's like I want to see them, but I want to see them together because they play off each other so well. But it's like, damn, give us a bone here. Come on, give us something. Don't just have it be the same song and dance of her judging him. You know what this guy is about, Sarah. For God's sake.
Exactly.
Take a page from the Steve and Kayla playbook here, okay? Look at that recipe. Look at that model. Yes. Okay. Like Kayla could we would never see Kayla just constantly it would get so old so fast if that had been their, but they didn't go that way. And that's what they need to do with Xander and Sarah. Just have her embrace this dude is dark. He's got a dark past. He does effed up stuff, but come on, you fell in love with him. You have a baby together. Right. Even recently when they had those scenes when she goes to him at Demare or Titan and is trying to dig up information with the drugs and all of this stuff, and it's like more of this energy, okay? More of you knowing what he's capable of, trying to solve your problems and stuff like that. I like, you guys working together towards a common goal. Cool. Let's see more of that. Not just you running back to Brady and saying how bad he is or something like that. I don't know. It's just, it's tough.
Keeping him away from the kid because I'm like, no, you got a baby with. Yeah. I'm just a sucker for, I don't know. It's nice actually seeing actual kids, actual babies though on day versus just a blanket. Yeah. We've moved up a little in the world. Yes,
we actually got to see
we actually have human beings. Right, exactly. Yeah.
Got to see child's face, little Alex and Joy's little girl Kelsey. Got to see her kind of being held or picked up. That's another one. Joy. I wonder, like, she put in some pretty good performances prior to. I wonder if she might come into contention.
Yeah.
Judy Evans too had some stuff as Bonnie.
Oh, yeah. Even though I still wish they could just bring her back.
I think it would be enough for a reel.
Adrian.
You know what I mean? I think there's enough for a reel for her.
Yeah.
You think for lead or for supporting?
For supporting.
Yeah, I was gonna say. No, I think that there's some stuff there too. Judy Evans is phenomenal. I love her, but I just think that I wish that they would just have a reveal that she's Adrian and it's Bonnie.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Like, even when she had that scene where she appeared to Steve as Adrian, I was just like, it made me miss Adrian so much. And I was just like, in that scene, they killed it. I mean, they were both amazing in that. And you could tell the actors were just like, oh, that was such, they should submit that sequence for both of them. It's just like, please give them both their flowers because they're both amazing. But her and Steven. But
I think for lead actress, really the only one that I can think of that would be Deirdre.
Yeah.
I don't really know anybody else that would qualify for lead actress.
Okay, this is going to sound really bad. As Deidre's won Emmys, yes?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, I think so.
I think she has.
I was curious. I didn't know if she was like a Susan Lucci figure and it's just been all this time and she
earned nominations, though she has not won any. That's what it says. So.
Huh.
Oh, okay. She hasn't won any.
Well, I mean, she definitely for lead though, obviously for the.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Like.
Yep.
Yeah, give the woman her fly because that was, gosh. Even thinking back on that storyline and that whole arc, it was just the performances that were put in that. It's just Yeah.
She's been nominated. Her last Emmy nomination was 85.
80. Are you serious? Wow. That's surprising.
Yep, and
she's been in the game so long. I just honestly thought that like she'd have more. Wow.
No, 3 and all for 2 for lead, 1 for supporting. 1980, 1984, and 1985.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. So I think that she has a good shot for getting a nomination for Days this year because she has so much great stuff around John's death.
The lead, but Susan Rogers. Maybe not as much as Deidre All, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't know that she has as much as Deidre for.
And she's been like away from the show for she experiencing some like health issues or personal issues or things like that too.
That's mostly this year, I think.
Okay. Yeah. Because I know that they've been alluding to, Maggie she's elsewhere. She is taking care of so and so. She is.
We're also leaving off a big name. Well, not in free. She's new, but she did some pretty good work.
Oh yeah.
She has been doing some good work, so yeah.
Well, in the wake of and this is going a bit, but with Victor's death. Yeah. And that whole, I mean, she was definitely, I mean, they were all clocking in. They were all doing amazing stuff. I mean, there's certain scenes and like even.
Death was 2024, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Victor's death was before that, so.
It's sad how they're all kind of blurring together between that and, it's just, but definitely stellar standout performances seen by a lot of folks.
Yep.
A lot of folks that can submit and should.
And honestly, I think that Stacey could submit in lead, but I don't think she would. I think she'd submit in supporting.
I could see that.
I was also thinking
she had a flop last year. I don't think she submitted in lead against Deirdre.
I wouldn't put her in lead against Deirdre. No, I'd put her.
No.
I don't think she'd do it.
But the Emmys always surprise us. Always. Always.
True.
Yeah.
I think Stephen Nichols, I think Dan, and maybe even Eric could submit for lead.
Yeah.
I hope Stephen does. I mean, he just, oh God. Yeah. Every moment he had, and the man has not won an Emmy yet, which is a travesty in my opinion.
What about James Rhodes? I'm not sure what he had last year.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
Because
he
I
had
know
stuff
this
around
year.
John's death too, but
I feel like for this coming year, for next year, he'll have the Lexi stuff.
Lexi stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Which, I don't know. That storyline, I have mixed feelings about that whole kind of situation.
The thing is,
Yeah.
I like the actress.
Mm-hmm.
I think she's a strong actress.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
She's really good, in my opinion, in my honest opinion.
Mhm.
But I am just trying to understand, why would you bring Lexi back?
I don't really
Yeah.
understand exactly. I don't really understand the purpose of it, aside from creating, drama for Abe and for Paulina.
If Harry was leaving the show, I would understand.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
I just
It just seems kind of.
yeah.
It isn't really tracking for me.
Yeah, it just doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially given the way that Lexi went out. I mean,
Yeah.
watching those, it's
Really
like
think-
there's some deaths that I feel like you don't necessarily need to. I think that the way that Renee when with that whole arc, it was devastating. They should have left well enough alone, especially if they didn't really have a full kind of clear plan with what they were going to do with Lexi once bringing her back.
Yeah,
And I don't feel like there's a big plan in place except for her to, slowly decompensate and not be healthy anymore.
She could have been on the show.
She, there was even, who was it? I mean, Abe had another love interest who worked at the Gail. What's her name? I can't remember. But there was another prior to Paulina. There was another.
No, it was Valerie.
Valerie, that was it. Why did I think Gail? Valerie, yes. And I liked the two of them. Like, even if they brought her back as some other love, not
Right.
Lexi necessarily.
And then Eli would have mom on the show.
Yes. And they have Eli and Lonnie, and I feel like they're just getting kind of. I love the two of them so much, but I feel like they're just kind of getting shuffled around, and they're not really sure. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just with the filming and stuff like that with them, or the actors' filming schedules, or something like that. But it's just like you've got gold in that couple, and I feel like they're just kind of letting them languish a
They
little
should
bit.
actually be leading.
Yes,
They should.
absolutely. Yeah. No, they're great, and I just feel like they should be driving story. Same as.
And I think that's one of the challenges with Days of Our Lives. They don't invest in the couples that should actually be driving stories, or should absolutely. Or they get these couples that they have the chemistry, and then they kind of cut them off at the knees. Yeah. Like, I personally thought that Stephanie had more chemistry with the actor who played Jeremy than I've ever seen her have with Alex. And yet Jeremy is gone and Alex is still, I'm sorry, I don't see the Stalex appeal at all.
And after Jeremy turned out to not be her stalker and it saved her, there was the perfect opportunity to
pair them together.
Yes. Those scenes were so well done. Just that was almost being held captive. That was I was getting I'm not trying to, but I love Steve and Kayla. I was getting vibes of when they were trapped together trying to fight their way out, or Adrian and Justin trapped under stuff trying to cut their. Yes.
It was very
when she with the bending the thumb back to get out from that whole bit. They were setting up for something really, really good there. And I just now it's null and void. Now it's done.
I'm thinking Emily O'Brien.
Yeah. She has been putting in some great stuff.
Fire. She's amazing.
She has been putting in some great stuff. I'm kind of indifferent to Gwen as a character personally. But I do think, she's killing it.
The kind of character I love, the bad girl who owns it.
She's another one where I feel like they kind of made her a little toothless for a while, and they weren't really sure what to do with her, and it's
it can be annoying when the show doesn't know what to do with a character.
Because it's
you know, she comes in with this big chip on her shoulder. She's got this whole thing with Abigail. Jack is her father. Like, you know, come on. You've got like all the elements are there. It's like right for that, you know? What about Matthew Ashford? I mean, he put in some.
Yeah.
Would there be?
I think
could he
maybe
sit in?
I don't think it would be lead. I don't know.
I don't think he'd be lead either, but he definitely, I mean, the few kind of times that he's been, you know, coming around Salem and everything like that, he's killed it as always. He's phenomenal. But
always.
Yeah, no, it'd be great if he could submit.
Always delivers, yeah. Yep.
No, and classy, cool, so fun to sit and chat with, and yeah, no, that was fun when I got to meet him at the Samantha's Friends event. That was great.
I loved back in the day. I loved Jack and Jennifer. I remember their wedding. I remember. Oh God.
I mean,
before I.
Jennifer, another theoretically could she submit?
Yeah.
I wonder,
Yeah.
would she have enough? Yeah, I just wonder in terms of material, because she hasn't been on very much, you know, just the first 10 minutes.
It doesn't even have to be the same scene.
Because she had those scenes with the cat reveal were really, that's what I kind of go with, you know, that kind of area, I think was, they came back. Jennifer coming back with, you know, obvious anger towards, I think that was a really strong performance.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, it's like thinking back on all these, like, it's like, wait, does this qualify? This feels like it was so long ago. I can't.
Well, and also, why can't I think of his name? He played Chad, now he plays Kane.
Oh, Billy Flynn? Yes.
Yeah.
Which, I'm sorry, Days letting him slip away makes me so sad on so many levels. But
it is absolutely insane that they let that talent go.
Kills me. No, I thought that nothing against new Chad. I was introduced to new Chad fairly recently. He's fine. He even kind of looks like Billy Flynn to a degree, but he's not. Yes. Yeah. Thank you. I was blanking the actor's name.
From YNR.
Yeah. But Billy Flynn, I really, really liked him.
He's a phenomenal actor.
And those eyes, I tell you, when I met that man in person at Day of Days, those eyes could stop traffic. Just a lovely human, and but he had a lot of great. Now, see, that's so funny though, because it's like, you know, you submit for a soap that you've just kind of left, that you have to work from. Right? Yeah, that's. I mean, it happens, especially now. But
He could submit for the two.
Got his second one with YNR after he had already left.
Yeah. Just the soap hopping. It's so funny.
Yes.
I feel like there's room for a vertical in there somewhere, like kind of tongue in cheek about, I don't know, some sort of, you know, soap hopping and crossover and what have you.
That could be fun. Now I'm going to be thinking about that all night. Thanks.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. It's just inspiring the creative process.
They're just too many.
No, there's so many contenders though. There's so many good performances, and there really are.
But Days tends to get overshadowed.
I've noticed that, and that makes me sad.
Often.
I mean, like back when, like even like when it was, you know, we still had All My Children, we still had GL, we still had, you know, One Life to Live, all of that. Was Days still kind of like getting that sort of treatment?
Yeah. Well, look at Deidre Hall has 3, and the last one was 1985. So
just because that's so. Which one was always? I mean, GH I know always tends to come out on top, but like
GH always had a lot. YNR sometimes. YNR, GH. Guiding Light. I think pretty good.
I know All My Children tended to get a lot. There was a lot of actors I know that would, you know, get their flowers and get their dues, but I don't know how many for best soap. I don't know if that ever claimed that title.
No, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure it did at some point, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, that's always been General Hospital's to lose, I think.
Gotcha.
You know?
Yeah. Well, it's just interesting. Did Passions ever get any award love?
Oh,
Nomination. They got
nominations, but not, no.
I don't think they got any awards for it.
Yeah, they were, they were
Or the
always
only
the
one would have been the young man who died.
Timmy.
Josh Ryan Evans, I think that's his name.
Mhm.
I think he probably the only one who got an award for that.
Yeah. Well, I'm curious just to see how it's all gonna, especially with Beyond the Gates and everything too.
Oh, I
But
can't wait. So July 15th, nominations come out, and that night, Vinnie and I are going to go live, and we're going to talk about them. And you guys are welcome to join us.
July 15th?
July 15th, it's a Tuesday.
Okay. I should be able to make
Come
that
out.
work.
Yeah, so
No
they come
promises,
out that
but I
night,
will-
we're going to go live and just talk about all of the,
Sweet.
Yeah.
No, I think I can make that work. I think it's a Wednesday.
Yeah.
July 15th. Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. No, it's good to know.
so, yes.
Hmm.
But, yeah, it said that they got, it says that Passions did get some Daytime Emmy nominations.
Oh,
So,
okay.
I looked at
Eight.
their, yeah,
Yes.
that's what their Wikipedia says. It just didn't tell me what ones. I'm looking at
Yeah.
their IMDb and see what it tells me. Yeah, that one was I mean, I enjoyed it because I like campy too. You know what I mean? I enjoyed
Yeah.
campy soap and that one, and it leaned into its campiness.
Yeah. That's what I understood of it. Yeah. No, and Days, like, I appreciate that it's got the campy undertones and stuff like that to it too. I just felt like with Body and Soul, it's just kind of it was too much of a good thing and it dragged, and it was just like know when to say when at some point with it. It just they were trying to make too much of it, I think, and that was its downfall. But it's just tough when too. It's like, yeah, audience reaction to this isn't great, but you aren't going to be able to do anything about it because you shoot 10 months in advance.
Yeah.
So, or whatever it's at now.
Yeah, yeah, they won a few, mostly for technical stuff and for some for original songs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they got a few nominations as well as
Oh yeah, yeah.
actors.
So, yeah, we'll see. I think that for Deidre Hall, definitely for lead,
Yep.
has the best chance for a lead. Alice Halsey and Rachel Boyd, both for emerging talents.
Yes.
since they don't have
Yeah.
younger anymore.
I'd love, either of them definitely deserving. Where did Alice Halsey? She went. Was it Little House on the Prairie, like a reboot?
Yeah, that's what she
That's where
yeah.
she.
Yeah.
That's where she is. Yeah, well deserved. I mean, you see these kid actors. I tell you, like they do some great stuff, and then it's just like the little kid who played, Chad's kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, freaking talented. Better than I could ever do at that age. My God, I was in one middle school play, and it felt like it was the most taxing, scary thing I'd ever done in my entire life.
So, but we will see how Days does in 10 days.
Yes, we will.
10 days from now, nominations come out, and we'll see how
We'll see.
our predictions play
We'll see how the
out.
Hourglass show does.
Yes, yes. And next Saturday night, July 11th, we will be doing this for CBS.
Right.
And it's going to be a longer show. I'll probably start it a little bit earlier. So we have three
Lots to
soaps
cover.
for Beyond the Gates, especially. And tomorrow night we have me and Vinnie doing Suds News, talking about GH, and hopefully Kim will pop in so we can talk about John Oliver.
Yeah. I can't wait for John Oliver. I can't wait to see what they're going to put out, for days for him. I'm very curious. I don't think
a screen him in a wig that was very
No.
unfortunate.
Oh, come on.
Which is-
And they did such a good job with the styling for him on GH.
I know.
Everyone's going to draw a
They're gonna go
comparison.
different directions for our lives. Yeah.
That makes me a little upset.
Yeah, I'll send you a screen cap. It's, quite
Actually, no,
unfortunate.
don't send it to me. I want to be
Don't
surprised.
ruin it for you? Okay.
Don't
All
ruin
right.
it for me.
I'll let you be surprised. So thank you guys for joining us, and thank you, Kim and Michael. Thank you, Soap Opera News, my favorite soap opera magazine.
Oh.
He is so good. He's even better than Soap Opera Digest. He makes sure that he never gets it wrong. He checks, double checks, triple checks, and
Gotta love it.
you were the only one who didn't report that what's his face was back at that guy was back at Days of Our Lives. Who was it? Remember the behind the scenes show?
Oh,
Patrick Muldoon? Was it Patrick Muldoon? Or
yes.
they did that behind the scenes. You were the only one that didn't report that. Everybody else did.
I got in contact with the show. I actually sent them an email.
Asked. Yep.
And they were like,
He's so good. This is what I'm
being
saying.
the only person to actually verify before.
Oh my
Yes.
God.
Yes.
Responsible reporting. I love it.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
They were
Oh,
very
important.
happy with him and unhappy with
fact.
everybody else. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
They were.
he is, if he puts it out there, it's true.
We verify.
doesn't
Angela
mess
knows
around.
She's been here. She worked with us. We always
Good to have a source of truth in this day and age.
Yeah. Absolutely.
make some calls.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
He's people who knows people.
Yeah.
Yes.
But it was
So
fun.
but thank you for
Yes.
jumping on with us.
Yes.
I'm very excited. I always love chatting with you, Michael.
Always.
And I'm going to.
Yes, it was a pleasure meeting you and pleasure getting to chat soaps
Do
with
this
you.
again some other time. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So good times, good times.
It was a
And
pleasure to you as well, Kim.
Yes, no, it's a pleasure. Get a chance to chat soaps and all those other fun stuff.
But,
Definitely. Yeah, pleasure meeting you.
all right.
yes. So everybody have a good night. Make sure you check out Soap Opera News. Make sure you check out Kim. Make sure you check out Suds. All of our fun stuff.
Yeah.
And we will see you guys tomorrow night.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.